What a move here on the SPY. If it's your first time coming across the channel, welcome to all subscribers. Welcome back. So the SPY pushed down to newer lows, breaking through supports and under a bear indicator that lasted nearly all day in the pre-market on the 15-minute. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 90% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description to get connected to our 42 vision indicators, get connected to our bots in our inflow versus outflow, and join the members using 42 vision that are learning and turning learning into earning within the volatility and maximizing whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY back under a bull indicator now at the 636 level and pushing back up after doing a full transition here. And in today's video, we're going to break it all down. But before we do, I want to show it to you guys the horn opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment to join the members using 42 vision and maximizing within the volatility. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:50 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 90% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there, one of the members broke down their strategy, how they went ahead and approached it with the 42 vision indicators and our strategy over at the Discord. And they maximize on that opportunity, making over 4,000 within minutes. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the SP500 index, back under a bull indicator on the 15-minute, but the 30-minute has not gone ahead and switched just yet. And this is where it gets interesting, and it's important to not ignore, because we've done a full transition here from bright green bars down towards the white with red borders, as I call the dip area, right? And this is a full transition on the 30-minute and also on the 15-minute. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, it allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing the full transition as we stated on multiple time frames, but we're under bear indicators here on the 30-minute and also on the 1 hour. We have the volatility trying to push back up, and this is going to be crucial to not ignore going into tomorrow and the rest of these after hours for this bull indicator to roll over into the 15-minute, into the 30-minute, and cancel out those bear indicators and get those transitions back up from where they're moving, right? They're down here near white with red borders and back up to red with green borders. And we want to see that continuation going into dark green and bright green bars to continue the move on 42 vision and eventually cancel out this bear indicator from the 638 level. Now, the 1 hour just got into a bear indicator, and the 2 hour is also something to not ignore, because it's still under a bull indicator. So in this pullback, like we stated back on Friday and our previous video, that we could try to push up higher, and for as long as no bear indicator pops up on the 2 hour or the 4 hour, because they've been holding up pretty strong since down here on the 4 hour at 624.49 and on the 2 hour at 629, and it continues to hold and confirm, any pullback is just the setup for another possible bull run, right? Like I like to call it, it's the setup for the next bull run. and we want to see the lower time frames to align. So we have the 30-minute, the 15-minute under bear indicators, but the 5-minute and everyone lower is under bull indicators, but the larger time frames are still holding this up, especially if we hold the support down here of 635, 636, and we try to push back up towards resistance, and the bull indicator on the 2-hour and the 4-hour do not get canceled. We do see the 30-minute and the 1-hour back under bear indicators, but we want those to get canceled in the process of things trying to pull back up. So what's the first level I'll be watching? Well, it's going to be support, and the support is near the low of day down here at 635.50. Then below that is 635, and if that gets broken through, I'll be watching 633. Now to the upside, we want to break where things started to push down really fast, and they rejected off of that because we saw a big drop in the beginning half of the day, pull back up towards it, and then the drop in the next leg down to the next support is up here at 637.60. That's the first level to break through, and then above that is where the bear indicator popped up on the 30-minute at the 638 level. And then I'll be watching up towards the highs in the pre-market and the highest that we've ever seen the SPY and 52-week high at 640. Now, when we take a look at the inflow versus outflow here, we can clearly see there was a bear indicator up at the 638.70 level, and right at the open, those outflows crossed to the downside sharply, right? And that's where it gets very interesting and important to not ignore, because that opening is what actually determined the weakness of the rest of the day. And it wasn't just on the 15-minute. If we look at the 5-minute, same thing. It pushed to the downside, try to come back up. We could see here in the volatility, inflows trying to pick back up, but not enough. And once it crossed, the next drop happened. And then it tried coming back up. And then the next cross happened, and it dropped even further to the downside, guys. And this is where it gets very important, because in the volatility, we had seen all the volatility of back and forth, but the larger time frame on the 15-minute and even here on the 30-minute, outflows were below the midpoint all day. Through that back and forth, outflows were dominating. Now, here into the close, we're seeing these inflows pick up fast, and this is going to be crucial going into tomorrow, which I'm going to be watching here in the after hours and the rest of the pre-market and tomorrow's trading day, for these inflows to continue upwards and cross that midpoint to try to cancel this bear indicator, and in the process as well, get those inflows to pick up and retest key resistance levels. Now on the 15-minute, we're back above, and we have a bull indicator here at the 636.80 level, and it's going to be crucial for these inflows to push up higher, to continue testing key resistance levels and get back up to where that bear indicator popped up, and possibly even test the all-time high up here of 640 almost, right? It was 639.87 to be exact, but that resistance above that I'll be watching is 640, guys. So inflows are back above on the 15-minute. They're trying to hold up here on the 5-minute, and we want the 30-minute to continue this sharp upward push. And then when we zoom out to the 1-hour, it's been down here in red, and then on the 2-hour, we're seeing here that there was a pullback, but they're still above the midpoint. So that aligns with the bull indicator strength, right? This pullback could be the setup for the next bull run, especially if inflows switch from red to green, and we see all the larger time frames aligning with that, and the shorter ones as well. As right now the 30-minute is trying to push up and cross it, guys. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve and maximize within the volatility and the markets and these charts, and learn how to read charts and do everything that I share in our step-by-step videos to educate you and equip you so that you can turn learning into earning, join us. And we look forward to getting you connected. Again, that link is down below in the description and top pinned comment. And as always, let's make some money.